Travel my way, it's the highway that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely trip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, it's mighty pretty. See Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely trip? Oh, when you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Say get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Damn! Now that's a dam. Hoover Dam. It's really windy. Don't know if you can hear me. Colorado River. I don't like looking down. A little bit windy up here. We're going to see the Hoover Dam.
We can hardly walk.
Amy's struggling. Here's our view. Those are the generators for the Hoover Dam.
$1 million. The floor is 3.5 inches thick.
How big it is.
It's a long ways out. We can go up higher.
I think it's cool that they did it, made little blocks basically. They made concrete blocks.
Steel?
They built
Steel around them?
steel around them, and they filled each of those blocks with concrete.
So they're containers.
And then
of
they're all
concrete.
interlocking concrete blocks. It's almost like it's made out of Legos, you know?
Good analogy.
Giant concrete Legos. This is cool because it's time-lapsed of the whole project.
The dam was done 2 years
Ahead of schedule. When's the last time you saw something like that happen?
Ever.
Poured concrete every 90 seconds?
Yes.
Basically, I think it said. They dump a load of concrete every 90 seconds. 24/7. Read that. That's a good chart. So if you want to understand the power sometimes, or and the cost, expense of electricity, is try and generate a kilowatt so that you can power 10 100-watt light bulbs, and then see how much effort it takes you to do that. Okay, now we're going to see the whole thing.
She weighs in at a petite 6.6 million tons. Behind the
So
dam,
occasionally,
you can see Lake Mead,
someone
the largest
will
man-made
jump
reservoir
over
in
the edge.
United States.
Down they go, and they ride against that edge. You can see it's sloped because the dam gets thicker as it goes down, and it does the same on the other side. It gets thicker because there's more water to hold back the deeper you go. And anyway, so people would occasionally jump off of there, and what a ride down, because they're scraping along that edge all the way down until they hit the bottom. Now, though, they jump off that,
Hundreds of feet below the surface of the
and that's
lake.
the
It spills through the turbines.
it's the highway going over, and there's a walkway, and you can see people walking up there. That's where we took our original pictures of the dam, and people like 3 approximately per year will jump off of there and hit the water really hard.
You see 2 long buildings. One on
This is where those turbines were. We took the picture of the long building. We were standing over here looking that way into the building with 6 turbines, or 8 I think. 8 on one side, 9 on the other.
This allows Hoover Dam to operate without the use of taxpayer dollars.
An amazing area, though. The mountainous, rugged mountains around here, just amazing. Imagine working on this dam
From the takeoff structure,
back in the
carry the electricity up and over the canyon walls
1920s, I
at
think.
200,000 volts.
Really something.
The
Glad we
towers
came.
that support and direct the wires.
These are beautiful.
That the ringed figures of the Republic rest upon is called black diorite. Like all the building materials used in the construction of the dam,
This is the upriver side of the dam. Oh, it's windy up here. And the water level's down a long way, but it's not at its lowest. It's up, what do you say, like 40 feet maybe from its lowest.
The highest spot was 1983, is that correct?
Highest spot was 1983, and they say that's too high. They actually had water going over the spillway for two solid months. These are the intakes, which most people would understand this, but the water goes in and then down
In there, and then it's funneled
through
down.
those turbines, and this creates the water drop, creates the pressure to turn the turbine to create the electricity. And there's a cormorant. Ugh.
Water just to do this for us, okay?
Okay. Hey, they say this works, and it's hard to believe. See if I can get to zoom in, but okay. That, folks, is a lot of wind. Whoa.
Ready?
I ever tell you I don't like heights?
Up here, the lookout spot, you can really get a clue about the arc of the dam and how it's built in that structure to push against the rock, and it's really not, it's just wedged in there. Reminds me of the arcs in some of those cathedrals in Europe. And there's the water intakes, the 4 of them, 4 towers. There's where we were, over at the visitor center. Wow, this is the bridge we walked across.
I just had a rather morbid thought. But mankind is not going to be here forever. They designed this dam, said what, how many thousand years?
2,000.
2,000 years that it should last?
That's what they
Is
said.
that what wow, 2,000. So if man is still around in 2,000 years, they'll still be taking power, right? They'll still be lowering the river. But if man is not around and the dam is still here, this is going to fill up. And then it's going to be going over the spillway. It's going to be going over the spillway at whatever rate it fills. So that would really be something. There's tunnels under those spillways that it goes to. No, if the flow was to fill the tunnel with silt, then eventually it's going to go over the dam itself.
Yeah.
Be a heck of a waterfall. It says right here on the sign in front of us that each spillway can handle the flow of the Niagara Falls.
They were hoping for more water than they've had.
Yeah.
Well, if they built it like that,
I'm
to
sure
take
they.
that much water.
Yeah, they knew. I mean, this is an amazing project, but they knew how much area there is, how much water is going to be dumped in here, and how much need they had.
Pay
I believe.
attention in math class.
They take the electricity and sell it, so they generate electricity as it is required to be sold downstream. So if they could reduce the need in, let's say, Los Angeles for a period of time and really buckle down, stop using so many electric cars, maybe they could help fill this thing back up. Because the power generated here actually is clean power. So when you're running your electric car with power generated by the dam, it's actually clean. But when you're running your car by power that's created by coal, you're fooling yourself if you think you're doing anybody any good.
Yeah, that's a good height because I can.
leaving the Hoover Dam, we have a rainbow.
Rainbow. It's a double. It's like the double rainbow. It's so exciting. It's a double rainbow. And it's Hoover.
You can see it out the back window.
No, but you can see like the beginning of it and the end of it, so it is kind of cool. But I'm not really that excited.
You're not.
But some guy was. If you ever saw that YouTube video, look it up. Double rainbow. The guy like completely loses his mind.